Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is the one, the only, the Azothan here, and we're here with Imba-League today with all zombie mode, BGHM minerals, all supply, and all vampire mode enabled with everyone here, and we're just doing a spectating mode. And I thought, you know what, Imba-League sounds pretty goddamn awesome. So, they're explaining the rules right now. If you have zombie mode, units will come back as zombies under a neutral computer player's control. Supply cap is 400. Woohoo! Mineral patches don't run dry. Oh, guys, this is going to be a hell of a slugfest, and I feel that this is an excellent introduction to Imba-League. Why? Because with no mineral patches going dry and the 400 supply, you know what this sounds like? You know what this kind of game sounds like? Sounds a little bit to me like it's going to be an Azeroth slugfest, especially with the zombies going absolutely buck wild. 3 base is all you'll ever need as long as those mineral patches are never going dry. Of course, gas might become a concern. We'll see. All units have ling speed. Ooh, buggy with Terran units, not insta-spawn. Alright. Well, I'm hoping that the zombie mode plays. All zombie has been enabled. Okay. All speed has been enabled. I don't know how I feel about the speed. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe this ling speed is going to make everything absolutely crazy. Guys, can you imagine right now? Oh, I just imagined an Ultralisk with ling speed. They're already pretty fast, don't get me wrong. Something perhaps crazy like an Immortal. Ooh, or a tank. Ooh, tank lines. Just unsiege. I'm out of there. Good the fuck bye. And that does mean that normal units such as Lings don't have the advantages that they normally have with hunting down units like that. So, a lot of, easy to hunt down big units just became very strong. Remember, if you type GG, you stay in game as spectator. Okay, so it's very much like the game of Conquest that we watched. This is going to be exciting. I'll go ahead and introduce our players here. And I'm going to be learning the resources, mineral tabs, and stuff like that as we go through again. I'm learning. All I know is resources for the very sure. And we'll be watching this in full time. So down here in the bottom right corner, we have our brown player, the Terran, Jimmy. Welcome to Jimmy to the show. And here we have Biggs, blue Terran in the bottom left corner in the blue trunks. Is that specifically like a Total Biscuit thing? I feel like Total Biscuit says trunks. Anyway, up here in the top left corner, we have our good guy, Jahig. And we're not going to play Day9's very famous, is it Animal, Mineral, is it Pokemon, Philosopher, or something else? I don't know, but I'm not going to play with that game because green has a gnarly name. And up in the top right corner, in the light blue trunks, actually, we have Dark-Hearted, probably the most stereotypical of the named characters, but I'm going to go with it. I'm going to roll because it's actually kind of funny. I like that he's the only normal, like that Dark-Hearted. His heart is filled with darkness because of the untimely death of his wife and children, and he was somehow responsible. Now he's dark-hearted. And he hunts the StarCraft 2 custom map scene because ladder was a little too hardcore for him. But he hunts the StarCraft 2 custom map scene because he's going to show some people how he done playing it out. And here, refinery going down for our light blue player. Down here on the right, brown expanding upwards to the secondary base. He's got his command center here already started. Blue staying safe, staying a little conservative. He's got 2 refineries down, so possibly we're going to see some tanks out of him. Excited to see the engineering bay drop down right now. And up in the top left corner, Jahig is lagging. We can't actually go to the top left corner, but I can tell you that is most definitely what is happening in the top left corner. Did Jimmy, he's a little confused. He was hoping the green was going to stay longer, and I'm hoping green's going to stay longer too. But you know what? It's like Azeroth Wars, guys. Sometimes the internet just doesn't play kindly. These aren't pro players. This is the custom map scene, guys. We're not hardcore. We're the soft, squishy types. Admit it. Come on, admit it. If you're like a master of Azeroth Wars, that doesn't make you a master of StarCraft 2. StarCraft 2 professionals, you know what I'm just saying? I'm saying that the pro squad is a little bit higher up than the pro squad of custom map scenes. We're still good. Guys, I love you. Don't worry about it. It's fine. But as the lagging continues, Jahig with only 9 seconds left, it's not looking good for him at the moment. He's looking a little unsure of his time. And a moment of silence now as we let Jahig pass. I'm not going to drop him, but he does have 1 vote. I am going to drop him. He has 2 votes. Excellent. Now with the green player gone, I don't have to tell you what he's doing. But I can tell you that light blue, Dark-Hearted, has a nice base set up in the secondary. His second base, his expansion is I don't know why I'm saying second base. It's a natural expansion. Hey, it's like the first thing you hear in the game. Especially if you're watching a Zerg v Zerg game, that's the first thing you hear. And base goes down to the natural. Ooh. Green's, yeah, no, purple proving to be just spot on with his observational skills has shown us here. And we see good saturation from Jimmy, refinery going. We have 3 workers in one. Now both of them sporting 3 workers. Looking very good there. I like it. And there was, how does one do that? Does one press like shift or control or some insanity here? Because I know there's, workers, 10 out of 24. So you could, okay, so he's not quite up to par yet. But his second base is started now. Brown turning the command center into an orbital command up here. Light blue already has a couple Marines out on the field. He's going to be breaking down the rocks. Not sure what he's planning with that, but I personally in this game, especially with the zombies enabled, I'd want a little more protection. And considering the fact that mineral patches can't go away, it's not a bad idea to go ahead and start getting some very mineral expensive units. He could support an extremely powerful Marine push on this were he to break out and grab 2 more bases extremely quickly. We could see that out of our light blue player. And blue on 1 base with a safe little missile turret here, playing in the dark. Poor little guy doesn't know what's going on, but he's going to build his supply depots close in. This whole base is very effective. He's got his little command center out there, and he's going to be fine. And it's actually a 3 Terran battle. Oh, let us just sit back and wallow in the strategies available here. I hope we see Ravens. There's no reason for Ravens, given the unlimited mineral patches. You can just spam an army of Marines and totally destroy Ravens. The only thing Ravens have is efficiency. And with a 400 cap on supply, that's a lot. That is a lot of Marines. A pure Marine push like this, and God, just the number of zombie Marines too. Just imagining it, I'm getting a little twitchy. Ooh, it's no good. But light blue is going to keep working that down, and we're going to take this at a leisurely pace. Wow, everyone already going for these rocks, at the very least, weakening them. And I can respect the choice. If not the lifestyle, you disgusting ninny crumpets. Marines, you look so cool. Firing away. Brap, brap, brap. This better be good. I'm kind of sad that the Protoss left. Like, I'm very excited. It's just going to be a little bit of a slow period here. I guess I can actually go and can I see what they have under production? Oh, I can. Oh, right here. So, and that is D. All right, so production. Oh, I get it. Oh, I do get it. We see our blue players getting a starport up right now. Widowmine support. SCVs being produced only 1 at a time. 3 Marines. And Stimpack finally coming down here. And light blue. He's got Marines. He's got SCVs. Nothing's particularly special. His engineering bay on the way. I guess he finally realized he needed an engineering bay. And it would appear that someone has dropped mules here. Likely a fellow spectator is... Do I have those options? But no, light blue's moved out to the middle and claimed the Zelnaga watchtower. And Brown, he's got concussive shells and nuke. He has a nuke on the way. Oh, Brown, you are my kind of player if you are actually going to get... Come on, where? There it is. There's the Ghost Academy. And does he have any ghosts right now? We're going to look at his active forces. And I just want to see units. Units, definitely units for you. And... Brown, you have 12 Marines, 2 medevacs, and absolutely no ghost. I'm so confused as to where that nuke comes in. But color me curious. I'll stay and watch. Oh, I will stay and watch. And an abortive attempt down here on the left base by light blue. Nothing really going on at all because no rocks have been broken. Except for the fact that a huge drop from Brown here just cleaned up light blue's natural. Ah, that is gnarly. Very excited to see if we can actually take down the orbital. I don't know. Light blue just has too many units here. No, Brown's going to have to go ahead, get in his medevac, and get the hell out of Dodge. He does so, just barely managing to stay ahead of that angry army. What? Says light blue. What? What? Is he mad that someone got into his base and did stuff to his face? He just had a base face situation. You ever been in a base face? It's much worse than a base race. Base racism is always a problem in our community. Oh no, where did I put that thing? That very important thing. Oh, zombies. That's right. Oh, the zombies that were in his base resurrected, did some more damage. He was very confused as to why they showed up. And hell, even I forgot about it because we have not seen the shenaniganry really kick in yet. But with the mineral field sitting at 20,000 per, we have a fairly decent shot. He says they don't run out, but they might as well not run out with 20,000. You've got to be kidding me. That's so much. I mean, he's sitting on, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 there. So 8 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Okay, so 8 times 20. 160,000 each. 340. No, 320. 320 and then to 480. Oh, and the nuke gets aborted. So 480,000 minerals sitting here just waiting to be used in some way or another. Light blue sends a little bit of a scout down here. He's got his Hellion out and about trying to do some damage. Not always working, but that's fine. That's fine. Ooh, a bit of a hiccup there. And light blue deciding he's not done with brown quite yet. And the Goliaths are watching this fight eagerly. And as the fight begins, it would appear that Jimmy is sorely outnumbered, absolutely getting demolished. And no nuke means that, oh, he says GG. So he says GG, and that immediately puts him out of the game. Looks like this game's down to just light blue and blue. And, oh, so what is this? Oh, that's right, zombies are pink. Okay, I was trying to figure out what the pink was doing. My Terran, so bad, says Brown. He got a nuke, but you know what? He went for the ballsy move. I like that. Blue looks like he might decide to bunker up. This command center could either go out down here to the third base and become an orbital, or it could sit right here on a safe 2-base Terran, and he could produce a very solid offensive. We're gonna have to see what he decides, because with the supply cap, it's absolutely insane how many bases you could get away with taking here as Terran and maintain a very strong fielded force at any point. It's huge. Light blue decides to go exploring. He's gonna check up here at the top left where green once lived. And what? Oh, I thought these bases were gone. I mean, nothing's happening, obviously, right? Resources? No. Green's in the game with stuff. What? Huh. I would have sworn these disappeared, but Jung is actually in the game. Jung's actually in... What? There's no way Jung's in the game. How does Jung know about... No, he's gone. Okay, he's got to be gone. Everyone can. Jesus. Oh, that's rough. Okay, so light blue's got a force parked out here. He could break down the rocks at any moment and do whatever he wanted. Blue is the one I'm excited to see, though. He's got siege tanks all set up. He's going for a very defensive, tight kind of base. I like it. We can see everything sort of staying. He's filling up all available room and then moving on to new areas, spreading around, filling it up, keeping towers around. Light blue does scout out the fact that this base exists now, and while there are siege tanks, it's going to be very tough for blue to hold on. Almost impossible, in fact, if he doesn't have a large enough force. I'm hoping he manages to repel teal here, or light blue, and we'll get a bit longer of a game. A few shots off from this siege tank. Maybe just going to kill off a few units. That would be very helpful. These rocks do so much damage, and a siege tank shot's going off over here as well. Things getting blown. What the donkey ball? Okay, a drop by light blue up here on the tanks, trying to do damage, and he has to be very careful. These tanks are completely exposed. Blue not doing anything about this. A widow mine goes off, does more damage to light blue, but suddenly the drop right on top of the tanks, and blue Biggs not controlling up micro. What is his micromanagement at all? Oh, he is at 0 currently. 12. He's at 12. He's at 24. All right, he's definitely... Light blue may be killed by his own zombies. Yes, actually, light blue... No, hold on. Light blue stormed up the... Blue's not dead, but blue's not alive either. That's how I'll put that. As zombies begin to carve their way through blue's forces, and every blue one that falls comes back as a pink zombie. And now the zombies might actually take this fight here as they kill each unit Oh, zombies snowballing so hard in Blue's base at the moment, and it's going absolute. Oh, this is shenaniganry as Blue forced to quell an insurrection in his own base. But these are zombies. Every unit they kill, every worker, every unit comes back as an enemy. You can't they'll just swarm you. At this point, Blue has been swarmed. It's official. Light Blue doesn't even have to come back and finish off this base. He's probably smarting, or he realized, my goodness, he knows the kind of production he's capable of right now, and he's throwing it out at Blue. So many barracks built way out in the open here as the bases fill up ridiculously. And another very powerful force coming from Light Blue here in the center. He takes the bottom Zelnaga watchtower, but Blue's dead. Blue's trying. Don't get me wrong, Blue's producing units. But Blue's producing one unit at a time that then dies and becomes a zombie. And I mean, oh god, he's still producing them, and this barracks is going to fall before he gets the last one out. And now it's just, he has no production at all. He's down to nothing. Thors that he produced from there actually being killed and coming back as zombies to haunt him. And Light Blue sees the base and goes, oh, I don't even fucking need to do anything. He's right. He needs to do approximately nothing, because this entire base will become zombified here. Look at what one attack from Light Blue did to Blue as the infection spread. This is the danger. This is the danger of an attack. The zombies are such a late... Oh god, this single Hellbat zombie is going to turn all these guys into zombies, and they're coming back one by one. SCV. I'm pretty sure Blue's dead. He's thoroughly, erotically destroyed at this point. Yes, that destruction was erotic because it was just so very, oh, it was so visceral. I didn't know it was happening. I didn't know. Jimmy, he spoke to me. Average is APM. Wow, green has averaged 10 APM this whole game. Half as much as Blue, and 1/12 as much. Like, that is minimum brain activity. I could click enough. Actually, I would probably be down near like 40, 30, maybe 20, probably 20. And Light Blue discovers Green's base eventually. Green, hoping that he could live in a small rural farming community for the rest of his life. It turns out, well, no, you just can't. You can't, because people will come and kill you. I mean, look at this. It's obscene what's happening here. These Marines have destroyed a peaceful village of farmers. Jung has been defeated. His nexus is destroyed. And Blue dies to zombie death. Oh, that is some straight up zombie death. And is everyone still alive here? Yeah, that's what I thought. Everyone else left. Good times, guys. Brown, Blue, and Light Blue are the only ones that haven't left besides me. Yeah, ooh. Boy, the poor little bastards. The poor bastards. Well, this has been our first cast of Imba-League. Type GG already. He's like, oh, he's making him kill him one by one. Brown sitting here just excruciatingly forced to watch Blue not type GG as Light Blue cleans him up bit by bit. Light Blue has a Widowmine that has up to 10 kills. This is Sergeant Widowmine, is the only survivor of Blue's zombie infestation and Light Blue's Raccoon City-esque cleaning up of the problem. You gotta respect that. And some Manor Mules here from Dark-Hearted. Very, very Manor Mules. Dark-Hearted with the only Bard Core SC StarCraft name actually turns out to be our winner. So thank you for joining me. This has been the one, the only, the Azothan. Please play Imba-League. Send me your replays, or tell me when you guys are playing, and I'll try to do a live cast. But replays are generally easier because, well, the replay is easier to record. It doesn't stress my system quite as much when I'm recording. But we're done now, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!